with us. And Anna, in 2 sentences, what was your business idea and how does it help the world?
Okay, so we're developing Kinta. It's your personal financial assistant in your pocket. It adapts to each user and helps you make better financial decisions so you can reach your goals. Because we think that financial stability is basis to do greater things in the world. But if you don't have this figured out, well, yeah. And our team believes that people are capable of much more than what they're currently doing. But to solve this, they have to first solve their finances.
And what was the trigger? How does it come? What's the story behind the beginning of this working on this idea?
Well, we all have tried to um, be better with our finances. We've tried multiple apps, we've tried Excel sheets, but nothing was stickable enough. Um, Everybody quit after a couple of days, and then you're back at nothing. So that's what we tried to do.
Mhm.
Uh, we were basically searching for a solution for ourselves.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
so you have two co-founders that are not from Slovenia. You're in Slovenia right now, yes. Uh, that are not. How did you met with them, and how does this connection happen?
Yeah, well, that's a great story. So um, we met at Impact Hub co-working space. They have multiple locations. We met on the most known one. It's on Bavarski Dvor, because I won their business accelerator this summer social impact award, and I was awarded 1 year of free usage of their co-working spaces. And I was hanging out there. Was supposed to be working, but actually was chatting with my friend. And then these two walked in, and he was like, and my friend was like, "Oh, do you know the guy?" And I'm like, "No." And then we started talking, and I was working on my own idea back then. They just came from Serbia, and then we chatted for around 5 hours, and in Biljarna, because then we went to play pool at around midnight. In Biljarna Hisha, I got an offer to join the project. And I was like, sure, I have nothing to lose. It sounds fun. And I didn't join. I mean, I joined as employee because they've started the app before in Serbia already, and it was basic expense tracker, um, mostly based on scanning receipts because in Serbia it's a thing. And I was supposed to just be manager of Slovenia and kind of try to sell the app here. But then we soon realized that it lacks basic functionality that other apps on the market have, and we just can't compete with them. So we had to first create the base and then improve it that much that we're the only ones on the market doing something like this.
Okay. Živko Gozenovic finds this funny. I don't know why. You perhaps do.
I think they're in room nearby.
Okay. What were the biggest challenges you faced when starting with this, or did you have a business, or you were involved in some such things before, or is it was your first try?
I've had multiple projects before. They were not nearly as serious as this one, but you have to start somewhere. So we were with friends, and it started in the middle of high school. We were developing first one tourist app, then we were creating an alternative for single-use plastic packaging based on algae. Then we were creating a platform um, for short-term Erasmus exchanges, because there are plenty of them out there. I've been to dozens. They've changed my life, and young people here don't know about them. So we wanted to create kind of Airbnb where you would find those opportunities, because apparently Europe funds you traveling around Europe, but no one knows about it. And you don't have to be a student. You don't, it's, yeah, a lot of stuff out there, but no one knew about it. So, and with this project, we won Social Impact Award. That got me here. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So you have quite a journey already.
Yeah, it's, I think, if you're entrepreneurial type of person, you start young and then you just evolve through failures. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, what would you say is the most surprising thing in this entrepreneurial journey so far?
Oh, great question. Surprising thing. It's 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 very hard and very easy at the same time. I mean, if you're enjoying the process, if you believe in the thing you're doing, it's very easy and enjoyable. I love coming to the office.
Mhm.
Um, it feels more like home than my actual home. But at the same time, because you're spending so much time here, so much time with your co-founders, with your team, um, you just can't escape certain trenia. Fuck. Uh, uh, yeah, people issues. Let's call it this way,
Mhm.
and that you have to keep on believing in what you're doing and that you're gonna succeed one day no matter what. Because yeah, we just yesterday had this discussion that uh, yeah, I mean, we should never give up, not
Yeah,
depending on what investors say, what parents say, what friends say, because they're not in the game. They're not realizing how it is. Um, and we're living it. So yeah.
I like your answer because I usually ask this question, and older colleagues of yours say that what surprised them the most is that it never gets easier. It's always the struggle, and I think it's that mindset, or this entrepreneurial mindset that you always want something new, something more. You're never settled, so it's kind of not the I don't know, the thing itself, but it's in you. Uh, this
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah. And we're realizing in the team that, you know, either if we just randomly decide to close the project, in 1 month we would be up to something new, and it's
absolutely,
an ongoing process and you can't escape it. Yes, yes, you just need something going on in your life. Yeah,
exactly.
that's true. Yeah, and thank you for the insight that it never gets easier. I needed to hear that today. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you'll be prepared, or you know what's coming,
Yeah,
or what isn't.
I'm experiencing it already, so it's fine.
Okay, tell me more about this app, because I think if you have this uh, thing that is somehow connected with money and your bank account and things like that, it could be tricky through, I don't know, security, and people are not really fond to make these, I don't know, connections, and they're afraid that something strange will happen, somebody will steal their money or something like that? How does it work?
Yeah, so it's a fair point. A lot of people actually raised it before. You never have to connect with the bank. So how the app works in general is we help you keep on track your finances. And one of the easy and most automatic way is to connect with your bank. So how we do this is your bank provides an API, and open banking companies connect all of those APIs around, let's say, Europe or America, and then we connect with those companies. So we in our app, it's just visible, so we can only see your transactions. We're never moving your money. We simply cannot, even if we wanted to. And so, and we're also privacy first, which means that, for example, when you log into the app, you can log in with your email, and we only collect tokens that Google gives us. So we don't even collect your email. Then behind the app, so we're using Mistral AI. It's the largest European AI, which is GDPR compliant. We're using their API. They're not using it for training their own servers. So we're trying to be as private as it gets, and if we will find another way to be more private, we'll do that. Yeah, but you always have an option not to connect with the bank, for example. It's just easier, and it's a standard already in especially in America or in Western countries. People have no issues with that because they also have more advanced personal finance app, which we don't have here in Balkan region. So yeah, because we also allow multiple different inputs of the data. You can either type in manually, you can film a voice message, you can chat with Penny because it's also chat based. It's like imagine you're chatting with Claude or with ChatGPT, but it knows everything about your finances and your personal goals, and it just helps you, coaches you to achieve them. So if it knows that you want to save for a car or pay off your loan, when you go to the shop and buy something unnecessary, it will be like, hey, we decided that we're following something here, right? This backup friend that everybody deserves, but actually there is no one there for you to help with this. Yes.
Okay, and how does it in fact work? So when I'm going to the pub and I'm on the fifth beer, it says, okay, that's enough. You have to the loan to pay. Is that how it works?
So currently, we will be able to see it as you pay. So only after that. But one of the, for example, things, because currently we're building MVP, so not all of the functions, because we're dreaming about things and we have a list of future functions. And for example, one of these would be if you are in, if your GPS is turned on and Penny, our AI, realizes that you are in high spending area, it might send you a notification like this, for example. Yeah.
Go away. It's not your place to be. Okay, great. I like that. Okay, let's talk about the dates because you're pretty close to the launch already. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are launching on May 1st. We're gonna open public beta in a couple of days. We have a link to our Telegram group. I can also leave it in the comments maybe, and anybody can join. So yeah, we'll publish it there and collect user feedback so we can then improve this version so it'll be ready to release on May 1st.
Mhm. Okay. And how much will it cost?
The price of the app.
Yeah.
So currently we're planning to charge 890
Mhm.
uh, per month. It's
Mhm.
still debatable. It might be more or less, so don't take
Yeah.
this
Okay. Just
information.
to see the price range.
Yeah, it will be around there.
Mhm.
From this to let's say 13. Yeah, somewhere there.
Mhm.
Because what we're trying to do is to help you save more money that you spend on the subscription, that you get so much better. It's not just about saving, it's also maybe getting a side gig or getting a raise at your job.
Mhm.
So it's very flexible. It's not just a budgeting app. You have to restrict yourself. No, because for some users it doesn't work like this. For some users you just have to earn more. That's it. um, and that's the good thing about this app is, and what we haven't seen anywhere else, and that's also what differentiates us from, because many people said to us, yeah, I can just use Claude or ChatGPT. Well, you can't because we, with each message, which with each question, Penny analyzes your psychological profile,
Mhm.
um, and adapts experience to you, adapts
Mhm.
how she present her answers, her coaching, um, um, and helps you, yeah, get to the point where you want to be. If you Because for somebody, financial stability, financial success is just having 300 euros more a month. For
Mhm.
somebody is earning millions, and we
Mhm.
will try to help all of the users,
Mhm.
not depending on where they currently are and where they want to go.
Okay, so if the location is on and you're near your boss's office, you said go and ask for a rise. Yeah.
We'll think about it. That's an interesting proposal. Yeah.
Okay. Well, as we are at the money, how do you finance this start? Do you have did you have some investment already, or are you searching for it, or how does it go?
Yes, currently we're bootstrapping it.
Mhm.
We have invested over 10,000 euros already from the beginning of the project. 10, well, more 15 plus, I guess.
Mhm.
Um, so it mostly went to the developer, animation, offices, and stuff like this. Um, and we're gonna be bootstrapping. So we have now tried to collect some money so we can survive next couple of months to prove traction,
Mhm.
because that's what's needed for investors. That we are able to sell the thing. So now we knocked on the door of our families and made us believe in us, and we have some backup, but not for long. We are in conversations with a couple of investors now, and they all said to reach out. They love the project. They
Mhm.
just need to be sure that we can get recurring customers,
Mhm.
um, because we've set high targets, and so we're able to achieve them. Um, and yeah, hopefully we either start earning so much money that we don't need investment, or get investment in a couple of months.
Okay, great. Uh, what would you say is the best business advice you have received, or the worst one?
um, I've realized not long ago. Um, so it really matters. It doesn't apply only to business, but in life in general. Who are you taking the advice from? One of the best advices were don't take advice from people that are not in position where you want to be.
Mhm.
And in my age, so I'm 19, and especially a couple of months before I joined the project, anybody who was more successful and was earning good money a month, on a monthly basis from their own business was considered as, yeah, someone who I should take advice from, right? But then my mind changed through the last couple of months that, well, fuck, those people are in their 40s and they're not where I want to be in my 40s. I want to be way, way, way above that.
Okay.
So maybe I shouldn't listen to them,
Mhm.
um, because they will bring me to the point where they currently are.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, that might be the best advice I have lived through. Yeah.
Yeah, good one, good one. I haven't heard that here, so yes, it's great. So what are you are so young, but you have some experience. Would you do something different if you would start over, or what would be advice for yourself, for your younger self, right now, to
I
be
think,
somewhere else? Yeah.
yeah, I think everything fell in place. Um, I believe that we end up where we were supposed to end up. And I wish I would start earlier. Um, Maybe that, but I think that period of confusion and some bad decisions was needed so I can realize what's the deal in the life. Yeah. Um, yeah, maybe to start a bit earlier, but that's
You mean in the cradle?
uh, I mean, um, so for me, it was actually one life-changing decision. I mean, not decision, like a moment, because mm, so I've been doing improv theater for 4 years now, and when I started, I attended the improv theater camp. Yeah, few yeah 3 years ago, for example, and it was the first time I stepped out of the bubble. I attended. It was a international camp, and I realized that fuck, I'm way less than I thought I am. Way less. I'm not interesting enough. I don't have anything to offer. I was just a girl. Nothing special. Nothing, because I was comparing myself to um, other children in the camp, I mean teenagers, and I perceived them as gods. I shouldn't have, but they were very confident in what they were doing. And then when I came back, I was like, fuck, I need to work on myself. And then was camp after camp, which I took as self-development on steroids, because you enter the group of 40 new people and you have to um, be presentable. You have to be able to find friends. You have to be able to um, find yourself in hierarchy, or how would you call
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
um, yes, and at certain point it was enough of this kind of socialization, and then we decided to build a platform so other people can find those opportunities, and now I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, great. Uh, and what was the most rewarding part of this entrepreneurial thing for you?
um, Hmm. Maybe the fact that um, hmm, because you get to try a lot of things, and you figure out what you want and don't want to do.
Mhm.
I'm very glad that I realized quickly, I think sooner than most of people my age, what I want to do in life, with life. And it gives me, yeah, maybe, yeah, this time advantage that I can spend working on that.
Absolutely.
Um, so, yeah, yeah.
Okay, you're living from the very beginning with these AI tools that we were just dreaming of when we were young. How do you think they will affect our lives, and what will the future be?
That's a great question. So I am um, I'm trying not to rely on the tools so much. They're helping us work. They're helping our work a lot. I can't imagine a workday without Claude now. It's like our the only paid employee. I mean, apart from developer.
Mhm.
Uh, and um, because for certain people, and also that's research that has been done not long ago, that people are thinking less. It's just about it's just about I'm happy to see familiar faces. um, it's just about getting the making the AI do the task.
Mhm.
Uh, but we also during our work realized that it's just a robot. It can't think. It can't produce original ideas. Yes, it can help you work on them. It can help you with deeper research that you as human is simply not capable of doing. But um, for now, and also we are building AI products that supposedly is gonna change people's lives.
Mhm.
So we are looking at it positively, but we also don't know enough because I'm coming across lots of posts online from people working deep in AI industry and saying, "Fuck off! I'm not ever touching tech. I just want to." Grow trees and live in the forest and forget about it.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, we don't know enough. I don't know enough.
Excellent.
Yeah, maybe it's gonna kill us, but
Yeah,
who knows? Yeah,
possible.
for
Yeah.
now we're okay.
Yeah. It's just another employee right now. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Cheaper one and the one that works all the time. Yeah,
Yeah, and never complains.
run out of credits, which happens. Yeah,
Yeah.
quite.
Okay. Thank you for a lovely talk. I learned a lot from you today. Thank you. And I wish you luck with your launch and your investment seeking. Any final thoughts?
Um, Thank you so much for reaching out. It was, oh my God, I can't describe because we just started LinkedIn 1 week ago, even less. And then you're reaching out and asking to join a podcast. And fuck, I felt famous. I mean,
Great. Great.
you really, really boosted my self esteem. And thank you so much. Um, I'll be spreading the word, um, and yes, um, I yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's from my side. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you and have a great day.
Yes, you too. Thank you.